And I was always like thinking about God and the universe and the stars. And I would go outside and see the stars. And, I started really changing in that regard. And then I started having like some crazy experiences. And I think the other turning point in my life was when 9/11 happened. Like it was showing me like, yeah, we're in this final times now. And this battle of good and evil like being displayed. And so then at that point, it became this mission of mine of like, okay, what am I supposed to do? I'm having all these crazy experiences all of a sudden, very spiritual experiences. I was
Mm.
seeing both positive and negative things from like, like very strong demonic things, ghosts, weird encounters, people being possessed around me, things like
Wow.
that. Believe it or not, I'm actually a massage therapist. I just don't do it as much anymore. And so I think I'm like starting over her shoulders and rubbing her shoulder, like, massaging her shoulders. And I felt this like this force kind of pushing my hand right over her stomach. And I'm like,
Mm.
I could just see him perfectly. As soon as she mentioned him, it was like he was there. And I was like,
Wow.
whoa, so he's the one that's like guiding my hand over, and so at the end of it, she's just like crying and gives me this huge hug, and she's like, you have no idea, you just completely changed my life. I started realizing I don't need to put my hands on people. I don't need to talk to like touch them or anything else. I can actually like go into meditation with them and then tune into their energy, and it's like, okay, this is what you need to work on. Because like I could fix this, but until you don't fix it in yourself, it's just going to come
Right.
back again. And I don't even think I've ever brought this up on the show, to be honest, because I don't want people to like, I don't want to be known as this. I don't want to be known as that. It's just like, I just want to help people grow spiritually and connect with something deeper within themselves. So I go to her apartment, and as soon as I walk in, her friend Kayla opens the door, and I swear it was like exorcist stuff. Like she just looks at me, and her eyes were like black, like her pupils were like so big that all you could see was just her pupils, like just blackness. And she just looked at me and she's just said, "You're gonna die." And I'm like, what the hell, So I was like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I don't even know. And I just start praying. And I was like, God, like, I no longer believe you exist. I know you exist, especially with this experience. It's showing me now that, if this can happen, there's got to be a
Sure.
positive aspect to this. No matter what happens, I'm very optimistic, even if we have to go through some kind of dark period. I think at the end of that, the light will break through and everyone will see the truth as it is.